In this video, I'm going to be showing you all the stationery and goodies that I bought in Japan. So Japan has some of the best stationery, pens, art supplies in the world, in my opinion. And I already used to buy a lot of Japanese stationery. So on my first and recent trip to Japan, I ended up going a little bit crazy when it came to the Japanese stationery. For those of you who maybe are new here, hello, I'm Catherine, director and illustrator of Katnipp Studios, and I am also a stationery addict. I always remember getting my love for stationery all the way back at school. Whenever a new school term or year used to start, one of my favourite things about starting school was getting a brand new fresh pencil case, brand new fresh pens, a new diary that I could stick stickers on and decorate myself. I don't know. That's where my love for stationery and pens actually started, and it's kind of adopted into my adulthood and into my career because I am now an illustrator. When I was in Japan, my inner school child came back out because there were so many cute things. So without further ado, let's show you all the stationery and some of the gashapon that I picked up on my recent trip. I have got a big bunch of goodies to get through, so let's first start with some stuff and some sketchbooks that I ended up picking up in Loft and Ikebukuro. So there was a huge department store called Loft in Shibuya, which literally had a whole floor dedicated to stationery. So I actually picked up some of my favourite sketchbooks from there. But the first one that I actually bought was from Sunshine City in Ikebukuro, and we got this soft ring notebook, and I've not seen this before. It's made in Japan, as you can see, and it's just this clear dotted notebook. But the thing that makes this so different is the paper inside. Now obviously I can't show you this much on camera, but this has got the softest, butteriest feeling paper that I've ever felt. It's so strange. It's like almost like a plasticky paper. Think of if you've ever used Bristol board. It's kind of like that, but on steroids. It's literally so soft, and I couldn't help but pick this up. And then the next two that I got are actually two of my favourite sketchbooks that I've used and actually imported from Japan. I bought them from Amazon before, I think it was, or a stationery shop, and these have been the best sketchbooks that I've ever used, and it is the Midori sketchbooks. I got the A5 one and the A6. With these notebooks, you actually need a little bit of paper behind each page. I just love in Japan how beautiful all the packaging is presented, like literally everywhere. The packaging was so beautiful. These come with like this soft tissue paper. You can actually buy a cover for these as well. I didn't actually end up getting one because I normally cover mine with stickers, and then you get this little card where you can add what year or what it is all about, your sketchbook. A little stamp here saying empty paper, just this beautiful soft creamy paper, and it honestly, I love the way alcohol pens go down. So these are the ones that I filled earlier. These are my favourite sketchbooks I've had. I've also had Moleskine and Lectrum, but these for sketchbook, I don't know what it is, but I absolutely love them. But they do get dirty quite easy because it is just a very hard cover on the front. As you can see, this one has got a little bit gross. This was my 2019 one. Oh my goodness, like what a throwback. But I just love the way the ink lays down on these. But I normally carry a piece of paper with me, and I put them kind of underneath because it does bleed through, so you can't kind of use the other side if you're using alcohol markers. These are my favourite sketchbooks of all time. So while I was in Japan, I had to pick up two new fresh ones. They are the three beautiful notebooks that I ended up picking up. I can highly recommend this if you like a buttery smooth paper. I also picked up three MT washi tapes. These are just very basic coloured washi tapes. I got my favourite colours, which are like Katnipp colours. We've got pastel pink, yellow and green. These are really handy to use as like organisation labels and just packaging in general. That was actually from Loft in Shibuya. Alright, let's have a look what's in this Tokyo Disney Sea bag. Whoa! From Tokyo Disney Resort, I actually picked up one of these pins. One thing I found about Disney actually in Japan is they don't actually have lots and lots of pins. So most of the time I found these charm bags, popcorn buckets and plushies tended to be a lot more popular popular, and this was one of the pins that I picked up. They had some pin sets, but not a big wall of individual pins like we normally see over in America. These ones over here are not from Disney, but these are from 100 yen stores, and I actually thought these would actually make really cute cozy backdrops for Katnipp. Now I know the towels, but these were 100 yen, which is like literally cheaper than £1, but they were so pretty, and I thought these would make nice little photo props. The little croissants here, which is so cute. You could also get one with onigiri, but unfortunately that was sold out, so I got the little French croissants because we have a baguette cafe collection in Katnipp. I also got this soft bear towel. I got these little strawberries because I thought it'd be cute to set up some photos with them, and it's nice to add different texture to your product photography. And I also got these little handkerchiefs, which was super pretty, and I noticed that towels in general were very popular in Japan, because one thing I noticed is sometimes there were no dryers in the toilets. Not all the time, but sometimes. So sometimes you would keep a little handkerchief or hand towel in your bag and you would use them. Next up I got for the studio was actually in Kyoto, in the old streets, and I got this beautiful crystal sun catcher. Now it's been pretty miserable here in England considering it's summer, so I haven't had a chance to pin this up, but I thought this would also look beautiful casting a gorgeous rainbow light across the studio during the nice summer months. So not particularly stationary, but I thought I'd show you everything that I got for the studio. Next up, let's move on to the pens, shall we? This was from Loft, and I also have some pens in here that I got from Ikebukuro in Sunshine City. So let's see. Whoa! All the pens we got, holy smokes. Okay, let's start with the Polychromos Faber-Castell pencils. I got 4 of these. These are my favourite pencils to use for line art and adding colour to my illustrations. I got Pink Madder Lake 129. I got 160 in Manganese Violet. I also got Burnt Umber 280, and I got Mortem Violet is this. I'm not sure which one that is, but these are the 4 pencils I got. They're very pretty. I absolutely love how these lay down on paper, especially in the Midori sketchbooks. I then got 2 pens for planning. I thought these pastel colours were super pretty, and these are just, I've not seen these before. These say Blend on them, and I just really liked the way these wrote. There was literally rows and rows of different pens, and I got 2 of these. These are great for planners, and I like the way these type of pens write. These are some pens that I've not seen before as well, and I also haven't had before, but these are brilliant to write in, and also I feel like will be great for line art, and it's the Uni Emote pen. These wrote really nice. They've got like this nib on them, and I just felt like these would be great for planners again. Then we got my favourite mild liner pens. These are my favourite highlighters that I've ever used. I only recently discovered a couple of years ago that it actually has 2 ends. It has this soft nib end, which you can use as normal writing, and then it has its highlighter end. Like I can't believe I didn't actually realise this. I've got lots of colours of these, and I usually buy these in, but they're much cheaper obviously while you're in Japan. I then picked up a bunch of mechanical pencils because I prefer mechanical pencils over traditional pencils, and we've got this Pilot Fure Me 0.3 pastel mechanical pencil. I really like fine pencils for sketching. I also sketch with coloured pencils as well. This is just a plain graphite one, and I also like the way it looks. And I also got 2 of these Pianissimo pencils. I got one in pastel green and one in pastel pink too. I really like the way these sketch. These are by Pentel, and they are 0.5. Then from Shibuya, from the Nintendo store, Dobutsu no Mori, and I think this is what the name of the store was called in Shibuya. I got this little Isabelle pen, and her ears, I don't know if this is going to show up on camera, are the little things that you use to press down, and you get a red and you get a black pen on this, and it's so cute. It's got little Animal Crossing pens, and I thought this would actually be really cute. And it's also by Sanrio, which is interesting, from the Nintendo store, so I had to pick that up. Next up is my favourite alcohol markers of all time. It is the Copic Chow. Now I couldn't actually decide whether to get the Copic Chow or to invest in the other Copic ones. I can't remember off the top of my name what they're called now. I just have always just bought Copic Chows. I don't know why, and these these are all the new colours that I actually bought. So we got some pinks, we got some purples. Some of these are ones that I've had before and I've used them all, or they've dried up, but these are my favourite ones. Honestly, these are so pretty. These have 2 nibs on each side, a chisel nib for colouring in larger areas and a brush nib, and I love Copic Chows. I've got a lot of Copic Chow pens, but these are the ones that I've either run out of or really liked the colour of. Now I showed you all the pens, I'd like to show you what I got from Super Nintendo World. So we got this super cute masking tape cutter set, and I've actually waited to unbox this in front of you, and we actually got this in the Super Nintendo World bit, which will be coming to my personal channel very soon, in Osaka. We got this cute washi tape. We got the little star one, so cute. So it's got the little Mario stars on this one, and then we also got this one where it's just random bits of famous Super Mario icons, and I thought these were so cute and I thought they were adorable. You can put your little washi tape, oh I haven't seen the back, it has the Super Nintendo logo, but inside you can put your washi tape and you'll get a little dispenser. And another thing I got from Super Nintendo World is this little picture stand, and this is actually a cafe you can go to, and it's all mushroom themed. Unfortunately we didn't get a chance to go, but underneath it says Universal Studios Japan, and it's Kinopio's Cafe, and on top here you can put a little picture. At the minute it's his little menu, and I thought again this would make such a cute little photo prop, and this is 1,800 yen. One thing I thought was really cool in Japan was all of these little sticker printing machines where you could go and take pictures, and me and Dean posed as well. It tells you what to pose. You can decorate your stickers how you want and choose different backgrounds, and these can go in like your planner and stuff. So we actually went and found a whole floor of these in Ikebukuro. Now let's have a look at this bag, which was actually from a place called Nagano. So let's just pull it all out. So we've got a few different bunches of stuff. So first of all, this is when we went into Nagano. They wrap things so nicely in Japan. They put them in like these paper packaging. I ended up getting this shrine ornament. Now these I found around the shrines, and you write your wish on the back and then you hang it up in the shrine to hope for that wish to come true. I actually bought this as a little memento for myself. One thing I got for free, because I spent over 600 yen or 6,000 yen, I can't remember, was this little Apple sleeve wallet, which I found everywhere in Japan. They were like all over the place, and this actually has apples on because it was exclusive to the Nagano store, which is where we're guessing that they produce a lot of the apples. And another thing, oh look, there's one of my stickers again of me and Dean. But in Sunshine City we also picked up a few of these from the Ikebukuro store, and these are really handy to keep like different paper documents in, and I think they're really cute. And also from the same Rilakkuma Ikebukuro store, we actually got this, which was so cute. We liked the way that it said Ikebukuro on it, and I'm going to use these for my water tape dispenser because it leaks out water because it's gummed tape, so you need water to activate it as we're packaging orders, and it often gets on the desk. So I thought this would be a nice desk accessory. We'll put the water gummed tape on top, and this can collect all of the water. Speaking of Ikebukuro, we ended up picking up 2 Pokemon goodies. I got this little paper clip, and then one thing I really loved was the illustrations on this Pokemon children's book. I thought it was really pretty to add to my book collection, and something that is really unique, and I can just admire all the illustrations in it. I also got this cute little postcard when we headed to Kanazawa, and those vlogs will be coming up very soon, and I thought it was really pretty to use as an art print. Kanazawa was a very traditional Edo style period town, and it has some beautiful architecture in there, so I picked up a pretty postcard from there. From the Studio Ghibli store in Kyoto, actually, not Ikebukuro, I ended up picking up this Totoro carabiner, which is actually really handy. But you can clip this onto your bag and you can add things onto it, and because I travel a lot, carabiners are actually super handy to attach like maybe a travel pillow or whatever you're carrying, maybe a wet umbrella. One thing I picked up for scrapbooking as well, which you should look out for if you're going anywhere, is this Ikebukuro market. This was totally free, it was just a leaflet, but I really loved the illustrations on it and I thought this would make a cute art print. I really love the colours, so I picked it up. That was completely for free. It's just a flyer or a leaflet. I'm surprised they actually made it without getting damaged along the way. Alright, last but not least, we are on to our gachapon items. And speaking of Studio Ghibli store, I got 2 of these Ghibli gachapons. I haven't clicked these in, but these were in the official Ghibli store. If you want to check out that video, I filmed the whole store in Ikebukuro in the Sunshine City, and I actually got one of these for home as well, but this one is for the studio. I love the little fuzziness. I became addicted to gachapon, and these are a bunch of gachapon that I've brought to the studio to kind of lay out in the studio. So this is not my whole gachapon collection because some of them are at home, but here are some that I've brought into the studio. So we have some Disney little cute pudding ones, we have a Moomin one, so little illustration themed ones, Hello Kitty, obviously Totoro. I've actually lost this chef hat in transit. I don't know where that's gone. We've got these cute Winnie the Pooh ones and little Abu ones. Oh, just so cute. And then these 2 adorable cats as well. And then also this BT21 gacha as well. So they are hopefully all gonna go here somewhere on this shelf in the new studio space. We need to paint this pink wall, put the logo up, and I want to display and have a little display of cute little inspirational items. We already have some books and stuff that we keep on top of the studio over here, and plush toys, and I just feel really inspired by being surrounded by all these cute wonderful things that keep me inspired. So that was all the fun stuff that I ended up picking up for the Katnipp studio over in Japan. If you want to go see my Japan travel vlogs, there's a whole series being uploaded right as we speak on my personal channel. We're 3 vlogs in already and we've got so much more to come, so if you're interested in seeing them you can head over there. We also got a lot more stuff like plush toys and stuff, but that'll be shown on my personal channel. I hope you enjoyed seeing all the stationery and the collectible items that we got. What was your favourite item that you've seen in this vlog, and do you want to try any of them out? Let me know in the comments below. And also I'd like to know, are you a stationery addict like me, and where did your love from stationery come from? I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to give this video a like if you did, and subscribe if you're not already, because that would mean the world. It really helps us out here on the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Alright then, thanks so much for watching. I love you. Goodbye.